We are. Excellent. Well, very good afternoon to everyone to the most anticipated auction here at 7 Elysium Crescent, right here in Oakleigh East. By way of introduction, my name is Gareth Apswoude, and assisting me here today, I've got Zoe, Harrison and Andre, so should you have any questions or require assistance with your bids or offers here today, tap them on the shoulder and they're here to help. The property we're selling is legally described in volume 08161, folio 876, lot number 11, which is simply known to you, I and the postman as 7 Elysium Crescent in Oakleigh East. Property we're selling is, as you see, with all fixtures and fittings coming with this particular purchase. We've got great land allotment here of 990 odd square metres of land, great outgoings as well in the city of Monash. We've got Monash City Council rates of $2,032.15, Southeast Water rates of $223.63. Should you want to maintain the rental of this particular property, they're paying $467 per week. Zoning, general residential zone 3, which is great for a house, great for development, great for townhouses, whatever you wish. And price, well, that's ultimately what we're here to decide what that looks like here today. And settlement terms 30, 60 or 90 days and 10% deposit upon signing of the contract. By law, I must advise the auction be conducted in accordance with the rules. Any additional conditions are made available before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to a successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price, as the auctioneer will indicate bidders upon request. Law prohibits false bids and prohibits major disruptions by bidders and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding and provides fines for such conduct. The rules permit vendor bids by law. The words I'll use to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I as the auctioneer can make a vendor bid. A quick note on vendor bidding: if you follow our auctions, we don't like to vendor bid, we far prefer you guys, as the public, to put up your hand and participate, determine what the price looks like, and two things happen. One, if we're not quite at the magic number, you get exclusive negotiation with the owner, great position to be in. But two, which is a likely outcome here today, I say we're on the market, we are selling, and you buy the house. So it is bidding strategies that do buy residential real estate, and should you require some assistance with that, tap Andre, tap Zoe, or tap Harrison on the shoulder. Oh, that's the boring stuff out of the way. Before we get to the business hand, which is the exciting part, which is congratulating you guys, getting a photo with a sold stick. It'd be rather remiss if we didn't mention a couple of things about this particular house. You know, in its original origins, it was the family home. It was a great home for them. They absolutely loved living here. It's been rented for the past couple of years, but before that, it was absolutely loved. They loved the location and everything it offered. You've got a great footprint in there. You've got some heating, cooling, polished boards. It's all there for you. It's got a gorgeous facade, as you can see, with the double fronted with the great windows. But, you know, ultimately it's location of land which drives us here as well. The land itself is conducive for development, subject to council approval. You know, look at it for a couple of units, 3 units, whatever it is there for you. It does lie that option, or you could just take this home and bring it up, extend it, do whatever you wish. As far as the location goes, we're in a great spot. We've got the school just around the corner, walking distance. You've got the shops around the corner as well, walking distance. You're basically on the doorstep of Oakleigh. It's almost the closest you can get to Oakleigh as far as Oakleigh East go, which is great because people absolutely love the atmosphere. They love living here. And it's got one of the lowest turnovers in Melbourne, which is absolutely indicative of people once they're in this area, they stay. Market itself, clearance rates over 80% week in, week out. I've seen some fantastic results already here today. But to make it clear, we are here to sell here today. We want to move on. So that's enough from me. I throw it over to you. Where do I see a fair and sensible start? I'm in your hands. No, I mentioned what a quiet little spot. Should have mentioned that. That's the classic to say, isn't it? 900, that would be a very ambitious start. I'm happy to take a rise of anything, but take 900, I'd like 1.2 from there. At $900,000, ambitious bidder who wants to be realistic at 1.2. At $900,000, come on this journey for 1.2, that's where I was going to start things. 1.2, sir, welcome to the auction at 1.2. At $1,200,000, do I see 250 or try 1.3? At $1,200,000, invite you back into 250, 1.2 straight in front. At $1,200,000, do I see 250? Well worth it. At $1,200,000, come back in for 250, well worth it, great buying. At $1,200,000, do I see that 50 to get you on top? At $1,200,000, come back in for 50, sir, I think you got them rattled. At $1,200,000, do I see the 50? Yes, 50 I have on a nod. At $1,250,000, love the wave, invite you back in for 1.3. At $1,300,000 with the finger, do I see 1.325? At $1,300,000, happy to go to 2.5 or you can go 50. At $1,300,000, was that 2.5 or 50? What's the play? 2-5, why not? At 2-5 I have now, come back in for 50, 350 now. $350,000 come back in for 75. $350,000 come back in for 75, well worth it. $350,000, 75. All it takes is a finger. $350,000, that easy, just a quick arm raise. $350, 75, yes, got it now. At 75 now, Sarah, invite you for 1-4. $375,000, come back in for 1-4. I've got the intimidating finger up, I can't read you. $375,000, cool, calm, collected, come on back. $375,000, come back in for 1-4, 1-4 I've got. $400,000, do I see 25 on top? 425 now, good hand there. $425,000, do I see 145? $425,000, sir. Don't like that body language, that's terrible. $425,000, happy to take 5 or 10 if it helps. $425,000, 5, 30 I have now. $430,000, I suggest 50, happy to go 5 or 10 if it helps. $430, 10, 40 I've got. $440,000, do I see 5? 5 I've got now, 45. $445,000, do I see 50? Come on back, come on strong. $445,000, 50 I've got now, 50 I have. $450,000, do I see 55, sir? $450,000, sir, we're on the market if it helps. $450,000, happy to take 1-5, it's up to you. $450,000, come back in for 1, we're playing for keeps. $450,000, she's got the keys, you've been with me all the way. $450,000, try 51 or try 55. $450,000, call it 3 times. This time in the call, $450,000, anyone can join. We are twice in the call. $450,000, do I see 51 or try 55? Because we're on the third and final time. $450,000, do I see 51 or 55 to get you on top? $1,000 buys it, 5 could be better. $450,000, come back into 50 or 55, welcome back to 55. $455,000, we're a long way off 900. $455,000, welcome back. 56, why not? $56,000 won't buy this, it's not showing strength. $456,000 playing for keeps, may I suggest 60. $456,000, welcome back at 56 now. $456,000, come back in for 60, 65 could be better. $456,000, what's the play, what's the bid at 1456? Straight in front. On the market playing for keeps. They've got the keys. $456,000. What's the play? Come on back. $456,000. Call it 3 times. This time in the call, $456,000 playing for keeps. We are twice in the call. $1.456 million. Come on back. Come on quick. Because we're on the third and final time. $456,000. 60 would be at 60 now. $460,000 on the fence. Come back in for 1, try 5 could be better. $460,000. 65? 65, good to bid. $465,000. Do I see 66 or 70? Up to you. $465,000 straight in front. Come on back. $465,000. Fantastic land allotment here. Plenty of potential. $465,000. Call it 3 times. This time in the call, $465,000. Come on back. We are twice in the call. $465,000. Do I see 70? Because we're on the third and final time. $465,000. Come back in for 66 or try 70. Lots of discussions. They should be yes. $465,000. If you're not sure, ask Andre. He'll tell you to bid. $465,000. Call it 3 times. This time in the call, $465,000. Come back in for 66 or try 70. We are twice in the call. $465,000. Yes, no, maybe. This is a great home, great land. Because we're on the third and final time. $465,000 will be in or be out. Do you want this house? It's perfect. $465,000. This is the best one I've got. Great brick home. $465,000. Think you got it rattled. This time we call $465,000. Anyone else could join playing for keeps. We are twice in the call. $1.465 million. Come back in for Oh, $1,000 is killing. At 66 now, welcome back. At 66 now, do I see 70? At 66 I've got now, come back in for a quick 70, good bid. At a quick 70 now, do I see 71? I'll try 75. At 70 I've got now 1.47 million straight in front. At $1,470,000, do I see 71? I'll try 75. At $1,470,000 on the market, playing for keeps, we are selling. At $1,470,000, come back in for 71, I'll try 75. At $1,470,000, call it 3 times. First time in the call at $1,470,000, come back in for a quick one. We are twice in the call. At $1,470,000, playing for keeps, we are on the market. Because we're on the third and final time. At $1,470,000, what are we doing? Andre, do we need to swap? At $1,470,000, come on back, come in for 1 or try 5. At $1,470,000, you sure? Thank you for your participation. At $1,470,000, think you got it. At $1.47 million on the nose, come back in for 71 or 75. Anyone else can join. At $1,470,000, calling it 3 times. Best time in the call at $1,470,000, think you've got it. We are twice in the call. At $1.47 million, do I see 71 or try 75? Because we're on the third and final time. At $1,470,000, do I see 71 or try that 75? We are playing for keeps. This is your chance. 990 square metres. They're not making any more land. It's not going to get smaller. It's a great house. At $1,470,000, call it 3 times. Best time in the call at $1.47 million. Do I see 71 or try 75? We are twice in the call. At $1,470,000, phone the friend. They'll say, yes, I'm holding. At $1,470,000 for the third and final time. My apologies, I'll give you plenty of time if it happens to you. At $1,470,000, call it 3 times. 1 second. You want to take over? At $1,470,000, do I see 71 or 75? At $1,470,000, any late surprises? This is your chance. At $1,470,000, calling it down. Best time in the call at $1.47 million. Come back in for 71 or try 75. We are twice in the call. At $1,470,000, do I see 71 or 75? Come on back. Because we're on the third and final time. At $1,470,000, I've said that before, I can't keep saying it. What are we doing? At $1.47 million, come on back. Well worth it, great home. At $1,470,000, final call. Once in the call, maybe $470,000. Come on back, try 71 or 75, gets you on top. We are twice in the call. At $1,470,000, $1,000 buys this house, make no mistake. Because we're on the third and final time. At $1,470,000, yes, no, maybe?
10 grand.
10 grand, 80 I've got now. At $1,480,000, hey, come on back. Thought you had it. 81, I knew you were going to do that somehow. 85. Better bid. 85 now.
10 grand.
At 95 I've got. At 1,495 I have now. At $1,495,000, do I see 5 or try 10? At $1,495,000, 97. Strange bid, Zoe. At $1,497,000,
10 grand.
10 grand. 1,507. 1,510. Welcome back. Good verbal.
10 grand.
1,520. 1,520 I have now. At $1,520,000, do I see 30? At $1,520,000, 30. Welcome back to 30 now. At 30 I have now.
10 grand.
40 I've got. At $1,540,000, do I see 50? Do I see 50? At 1.54 million on my left. At $1,540,000, do I see 41, 45, 50? It's up to you. At $1,450,000, 50 I've got now. At 50 I have. At $1,550,000,
10 grand.
60 I've got. At 60 I have now. It's up to you. At $1,560,000, do I see 70 or try 80? At $1,560,000, what's the bid? What's the tactic? It's up to you. 80 I've got now. Real big bid. At $1,580,000, no, you're out. You sure?
Yeah.
At $1,580,000, I know I can't convince you otherwise. At $1,580,000, do you want to throw 1,000? Could get you on top. At $1,580,000, think you've got it? We've got a no on the left, do we have a yes on the right? At $1,580,000, have we got a yes? No? Thank you for participation. At $1,580,000, calling it down. First time in the call at $1,580,000, I think you got it. We are twice in the call. At $1,580,000, calling it down, sir, you sure?
Yeah.
because we're on the third and final time at $1,580,000. If there's another late surprise in the wings, this is your chance. At $1.58 million, this will be my final call. Once in the call at $1,580,000, come on back. We are twice in the call at $1,580,000, and we're on the third and final time at $1.58 million, sir. Definitely out. Thank you for your participation. I think you got it because the property is selling. The property is selling. We are sold. Welcome to the neighbourhood. Well bought, and have a fantastic Saturday.